There is magic in this building here at Chase Center as we welcome everybody to Warriors Postgame Live, presented by Toyota, live at the Gatehouse here at Thrive City, where the Warriors were up by 21. They fell behind by 8 in the fourth quarter. They sent it to overtime on a big-time shot by Dante DiVincenzo and eventually win it with the Loon Dog follow-up there as the Warriors win their 6th straight here at Chase Center. They improved to an NBA best 17-2 inside this building. They're now 28-3 since the start of last year's postseason. This is the Hall of Famer Chris Woolen. That is NBA champ Festus Ezeli. I am Bonte Hill. You just heard from Klay Thompson, who dropped the 50-burger for the 4th time in his career. 54 points, a season high for him. The Warriors crashed the glass. And they still another one here. I can't explain this one, Mully.
No, this is sheer desire, incredible hustle, determination, championship DNA. Klay Thompson's 54, of course. But Kevon Looney gets the 23rd offensive rebound of the night. They grab 69 rebounds as a team, shorthanded, go double overtime, several plays, go over 40 minutes. Just a really gritty performance to keep this win streak alive.
Happy New Year, everybody. That is the way we're starting off the new year with the Warriors. 2 overtime win, almost 3 overtime game tonight. And to be honest, I'm really proud of this team for the way they fought out. But coming into this game, you knew it was going to be one of those games. The Atlanta Hawks have played the Nets and the Lakers tough the past couple nights. And so you knew they were not going to lay down. But the Warriors did not help themselves in the 3rd quarter. But in the 4th quarter, in overtime, they did exactly what they needed to do on defense.
Yeah, the Warriors outscored 42-25 in the 3rd quarter to flip this game. But let's discuss the crunch time happenings here.
A lot of crunch times.
A lot of crunch times. 3 different crunch times. You can't switch it up. Here's the 4th quarter. Jordan Poole with the layup. Warriors are down 4. They're down 4 again here with 40 seconds and change. And Klay Thompson, a big-time shot right there, a 3 to get the Warriors within 1. You see the great defense right there on Trae Young. Jordan Poole with the rock. He's looking to score. And this play right here against Bogdanovich, he turned it over. And we're thinking, oh, boy, that may be the home winning streak snapped right there.
Yeah, just it looked like he used his off arm to try and gain some advantage on Bogdanovich here and just needed out of bounds. Luckily, they didn't call a foul early on Trae Young. But this play here,
that's a tough
over the
shot.
top, just really incredible good hustle. This is where DeJounte Murray should have fouled Jordan Poole or grabbed the basketball incredibly, like the Chris Webber Sacramento play in Los Angeles. Lakers puts it out a free ball right to DiVincenzo. Clutch shot by Dante.
You're talking about the Robert Horry shot in the Western Conference Finals against Sacramento. Yep. Divac and Webber batting the ball out as Shaq was at the rim. DeJounte Murray with the foul to give. We're thinking, you heard Fitz on the broadcast saying, they have a foul to give, foul somebody. They don't foul Klay Thompson right there. That shot looked good, goes off the rim. Right there, DeJounte maybe could have just grabbed Jordan Poole. You would have had a foul to give and less time for the Warriors to work with. And then he doesn't grab it. And DiVincenzo, who has been nails, averaging at least 7 rebounds a game coming into this one in his last 11. He had a good all-around game, but he hits the shot there, a clutch shot, his 2nd straight for the Golden State Warriors.
And what we've talked about this entire homestand is how this bench and role players are really gaining their individual confidence.
That's right.
And also developing chemistry with each other. That was just a bad play by Atlanta Hawks. But you still got to make that shot.
Right.
You know, it's 0.6 left. It's a lot of pressure. Dante DiVincenzo playing with tremendous confidence.
2 games in a row, Fezzi.
That's right. And for the Atlanta Hawks, big credit to the big fella. He really changed the momentum of the game in that 3rd quarter for the Atlanta Hawks, right? Contesting shots, making it tough for the Warriors to score inside. And the Warriors shot, 59 threes this game. That's a record. Franchise record for the Warriors. And, you know, the game just continues to evolve for these role players. And Klay Thompson was huge tonight.
Yeah, you talk about Okongwu there for the Atlanta Hawks, 16-12.
Well, Nigerian brother.
Picking up the slack for Clint Capella, who's been out for the Hawks. Now let's pick up the overtime tape, where the Warriors fell behind by 5, 126-121. They get a bucket there. And again, there goes that man again, Klay Thompson from the corner. He's just making insane shots tonight, Mully.
I mean, John Collins was all over that one. And here,
all over that one.
Jordan Poole in transition. Nice little find there by Dante DiVincenzo. Here, this is where the game was won, on the offensive glass. Here, keeping the ball alive, Anthony Lamb. Multiple efforts. Trae Young gets to the free throw line where he was, what was he, 13 of 15 for
11
the game?
of 13.
11 of 13. He's a 90% shooter. They take a 1-point lead here.
Trae Young finished with 30 points, 14 assists, and 7 rebounds here. Klay Thompson's like, get out of my way.
Give the ball to Klay and get out of the way.
Me. And he's just, hey, come to.
Was there any question what he was going to do?
No, we knew. Bully, you called it. You said Klay Thompson's going to hit a 3 there. And Fezzi, what do you know? Klay Thompson hit a 3 there.
Klay called in the first quarter. He had 16 points in the first quarter, and he was saying, I'm ready. I'm here. This is me today. I'm ready to go.
Steph Curry knew it as well. Klay Thompson knew it. He finishes with 54 points.
Hey,
10
yes,
of 21 from the three-point line. And there, you thought the Warriors were going to win the game. But Jordan Poole, I like this matchup right here. Trae Young, subpar defender. Jordan Poole, just the ball slipped out there. He turns it over, and now we go to a double OT.
Yeah, I thought that was the right play. Klay slipped out. DeJounte Murray was on him, kind of, denied him a little bit. I like that straight line drive against Trae Young. Jordan lost the ball, and we go to double overtime.
We go to double OT, Fezzi.
Double OT. And these guys, there's something about that. I don't know what, I think I was saying that to you. Jordan Poole has the bandage around his hands, and I was wondering if that was affecting his shot and the way that he controlled the ball today. But he kept fighting the whole game. That's exactly what you want from your point guard leader.
Yeah, he finished with 6 turnovers. He now has 27 turnovers on his homestand so far. As we take a look at our at-in turning point, that will be double overtime with Klay Thompson again. It's like, give me the rock. Nice pass there to Anthony Lamb. Tough finish to get the Warriors at 138.
That's kind of that GP2 cut off the three-point line. Don't stand still. Don't leave your teammate out there. And again, offensive rebound, hustle, 1 second on the shot clock. Let's go to the shooter, Draymond Green.
Great heads-up play by Anthony Lamb right there to get the ball and make sure he secured it, got it to the shooter, like you said, get it to Draymond Green, and just a big winning play right there for Draymond, getting it up.
That was his only three-point attempt of the night, and he comes to double overtime there.
Big time.
Klay Thompson was fouled right there.
But tremendous hustle and perseverance, and just a clutch shot by Draymond.
Draymond Green with the big shot. He finished 2 of 5 from the floor, but he did finish with 13 rebounds and 11 assists. He has a monster double-double, his 5th of the season, and his 7th game with at least 10 assists. And the Warriors were able to take the lead there, but Atlanta kept fighting. You see Trae Young here, DeJounte Murray.
That's a tough shot.
It's cold as ice right there.
Good contest. You got to live with that.
So Klay Thompson again, he wants the ball. This is his game. Fadeaway shot, you can't be mad at it. Front rim, Atlanta gets another opportunity to send this game to triple overtime or win it. Trae Young looking to win it, drives to the basket.
Get back on defense, no?
Yeah, he started flexing there. Warriors, Klay Thompson with the back rib. Moon dog. Hustle. Couple offensive rebounds.
22nd. That's the 22nd and 23rd offensive rebound. Kevon Looney doing his best Moses Malone. Tip it in. Bye-bye, Atlanta Hawks.
Fezzi, last time Warriors had 23 offensive rebounds was back in 2010 down at Staples Center, or formerly known as Staples Center, now Crypto.com Arena, where the Warriors grabbed 23 offensive rebounds.
I'm sure they had a 7-footer on the team at the time, right? They had to have had a 7-footer on the team. Well, Kevon Looney is what, 6'8", 6'9". He's out there rebounding with the big guys. And you do the Atlanta Hawks give up more rebounds. And so Kevon Looney's job tonight was very important. Part of the reason why we won is the advantage on the boards.
That was shades of Game 6 against the Memphis Grizzlies in the second round when Looney grabbed over 20 rebounds and the Warriors had 70 as a team.
Well, coming in tonight, shorthanded with all those players injured, playing exclusively small ball, you just want to keep the rebounds even, right? Keep it even, don't get destroyed on the boards. They dominate the boards, and 25 offensive rebounds, which ultimately is what cost Atlanta Hawks the game, which won the game for the Warriors. And then, of course, the three-point shooting, 19-11, so plus 24 from the three-point line.
Well, Klay Thompson made 10 of those threes himself as we check out his game. A 50-burger for the 4th time in his career, 54 points, the most he scored post-leg injuries, 54 points. He started off hot in the first quarter with 16, 10 to 21 for the three-point line. Got 21 three-point attempts. What is the scouting report saying on the Atlanta Hawks side?
Klay said, give me time. Give me time to get my legs underneath me, and you know what I can do. This is Klay Thompson. He has been showing you the past few days. He's not forcing shots anymore. He's letting the game come to him, and he's creating for other people. But tonight, he said, you know what? I'm making up for lost time and missing Wiggs and Steph Curry tonight.
And Mully, over his last 7 home games, he's averaging over 30 points a game.
Yeah, and I think Festus is right. A combination of the minute restriction being lifted, Klay Thompson feeling really confident in his leg. To me, look, 54 is an incredible performance. He just looked way more decisive, whether it be a three-point shot, the pull-up two. You saw him get a few layups moving without the basketball. So a much more balanced attack. But Bonte, seriously, if you're the Atlanta Hawks, Steph Curry's out, who's the next guy, the next player you guard at the three-point line?
It's Klay Thompson.
Well, apparently not.
Apparently not. He draws 54, but he did have help from others, including Dante DiVincenzo. As we go back inside the Chase Center via WebEx, by Cisco to the great KB, Kareth Burke, and Dante DiVincenzo for the second game in a row, hitting some dagger shots for the Golden State Warriors. Tonight, sends it to overtime with that three-pointer, and we know what happened Friday after he stole the ball from Damian Lillard. He hits a three at the top of the key to give him a win over the Blazers. Dante DiVincenzo's on some roll right now, KB.
He sure is, and the things that you just said were exactly in my mind after this one. I can't stop smiling because in order to win in double overtime, we've got to get to overtime in the first place, and Dante DiVincenzo knocked down the three that tied this game with 0.6 on the clock, okay? He was 0 for 5 before he took that three-pointer, and Bonte, you're right, my mind flashed back to the Blazers game where he was 0 for 3 before he stepped into the dagger three that helped the Warriors beat the Blazers. And I remember asking Dante after that Blazers game, what was going through your mind when you lined up that three? And he said, nothing. And he was just trying to explain the absence of thought, the absence of fear, just going on to the next play. And if it's open, shooting it. He wants that shot to be automatic. Guys, you also have to consider what he did on the defensive end, at times guarding Trae Young in this game. He finished with 2 steals. That means he has 13 consecutive games with a steal. Yes, 13 consecutive games with a steal. That's the longest streak in his career. And just as I'm looking at the box score, this is one of those games where, okay, you see a guy who had 8 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists in 44 minutes. Okay, seems nice. But no, you would say that Dante's role in this win was a lot bigger than what the box score showed.
You think about this, in his last 11 games coming into tonight, he averaged at least 7 rebounds from his point guard position. Tonight, as you just mentioned, another 9 rebounds for Dante DiVincenzo as we break his game down tonight. Of course, a shot to send it to overtime, and he just makes all the right plays. Well, he's really coming into his own in this role with the Warriors.
Yeah, and he's been rebounding the basketball, like you said, Bonte, and tonight that's what won the basketball game. But he's always going to make winning plays, play great defense, 50-50 balls, come up with steals. But he just has a knack now for making these big shots. And tonight, when he didn't get a lot of attempts, just shows you how confident he is, Festus.
His the tide turned in the third quarter, like I said. But Dante, he really led that charge, right? A guy who can play defense, rebounding, 9 rebounds for a guard, a guy who comes in the game to move the ball and share the ball. Him on defense right now is really creating a bond for this team right now on the defensive end, the chemistry.
And I think his activity, his overall game, keeps him in rhythm throughout the game. If you play stationary and you kind of just a spot-up shooter, but Dante DiVincenzo, defensively, he's always active. If with the basketball, he'll attack, but when he's not off the dribble, he's cutting, he's setting screens. So, not having a lot of attempts doesn't affect his rhythm because he's always in the game.
Wow, what a performance for Dante. What a performance for the Golden State Warriors. They go up 21. They blow the lead in the third quarter when the Hawks outscored the Warriors 42-25. They send it to overtime with a big DiVincenzo shot. You get 50-plus from Klay Thompson, 54. What a night as they win their 6th straight at Chase Center. They improve to an NBA best 17-2. We're going to hear from Kerr on the other side all about this win.
Warriors Post Game Live is presented by Toyota. Class leader.